We are following breaking news this hour. Canadians in the popular tourist destination of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, are being told to shelter in place after violence erupted in the region. Criminal groups have set up roadblocks with burning vehicles. There have also been reports of shootouts and explosions. The Canadian consulate says Ottawa is monitoring the situation. The arrest comes as the Mexican army announced it carried out an operation that killed a powerful cartel leader. Air Canada, Porter, and WestJet have all canceled flights into the Puerto Vallarta airport. And now we are joined live by Sandra Crowe from Toronto. She was on a bike ride this morning in Puerto Vallarta when the situation began to unfold. Sandra, it's great to have you on with us today. I hope you are in a safe place right now. Can you tell us where you are right now and what you witnessed this morning?
Right now, I am safely in our condo here in Puerto Vallarta, overlooking the ocean and feeling quite safe being a gated community. But this morning, I was out for a bike ride and got caught in the midst of it and had a very difficult time making my way home, a very scary time.
My goodness, what was going through your mind when you were seeing the situation unfold? I imagine this is certainly not something you would see on a regular basis.
No, I've been coming here for many years and feel very comfortable here and being out on my bike. So I was by myself and I did see plumes of smoke. Nobody in the area, I was in a very common area, seemed concerned about it. And I did at one point hear the word cartel. I still didn't think much of it until there was a loud sound and people started running. And then I was on my bike, so I started pedaling fast to try to get back. But I kept being stopped by cars on fire or turning a corner and seeing young guys on motorcycles not feeling comfortable on that road. Or the scariest roads to me were the ones where they were completely deserted and the stores and the homes were shuttered up. Those ones scared me more than any road.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we know Canadians have been told to shelter in place. Flights have been canceled as well. What have you heard from either officials in Mexico or Canadian officials on what you should do right now?
We are hearing exactly the same thing, to shelter in place. Myself and my family, we've registered with the Canadian consulate to get updates and to let them know where we are. So we're getting the same news that you are from there.
And have you heard anything from just people around town on how long the situation might last?
No, of course, nobody knows. This is very unusual. For Puerto Vallarta is generally one of the very safe areas. No, I guess what a lot depends on is what the cartel decides to do and when they decide to stop it and how and when the authorities step in. We have seen helicopters, military helicopters, but I will say in my hour it took me to get home, I didn't see a single police officer or military. And the firefighters that I saw, they were actually just sitting on chairs outside the fire station. They weren't trying to get to the fires.
Interesting. Now, you mentioned you are in a safe place, a gated community right now. What are your plans moving forward?
Our concern is we had planned to go grocery shopping today, and we didn't get to do that. So quite a few people at the condo are talking about food if they hadn't already had, a few days worth of food. Luckily, our water is clean here, but we've heard of other people outside who don't have clean water and may not have stocked up on water.
And I know you mentioned you usually do spend a few months down in Puerto Vallarta. Do you have any plans to come home? Has that changed at all?
I think so. I'm not supposed to come home until March 2nd, but if a flight becomes available and if nothing changes here, I would definitely come home.
Understandable. Well, Sandra, thank you so much for joining us from Mexico this evening. We hope everything is okay and you stay safe. Appreciate it.
Thank you.